What you know about rabies? Yeah, rabies. Huh? Guess who's back? I know it's been a while. You're probably wondering where I went. I'm not going to get into that. That's boring stuff. You did not come here to be bored. We are going to talk about some weird stuff. We're going to talk about rabies. Ever since I was a teenager, I was fascinated with rabies. Now, it wasn't like something that I thought of on my own to investigate. It kind of just crept on me. Understand that I'm from OKC. I also lived in Albuquerque for a while. And those are metropolitans. Those are cities. So I wasn't around a lot of animal life. So whenever I seen something like a raccoon or a armadillo, these things are they're very fascinating to me. Very fascinating. Anyway, going back to the rabies thing, I was introduced to rabies by seeing a skunk. This skunk had it, and let me paint the picture real quick. Let me think about this. So I think I was like in ninth grade, and I was at boarding school. If you don't know what boarding school is, it's a school where the students live on campus. Kind of looks like a college setting. That's the best comparison I can think of right now. And me and several of the other kids, we seen this skunk. He was over by the football field, and the skunk, he was walking weird. He was kind of like jerking. He wasn't walking straight. And at first I thought maybe like he hurt his leg or something, but I started to look at his face, and he had like this foam coming out of the side of his mouth. And that was the first time I seen that. I've seen animals before, but to see it act like that and look like that. And he was making weird noises too. So the other kids and the dorm matron, they end up killing it because they couldn't let that thing just be wandering around the campus. Sometimes it's a good idea to get rid of the animal. That way it doesn't possibly infect somebody. Now that's the thing. Rabies, it can affect humans. That disease. Okay. When it comes to diseases, sometimes they have different effects, and they shut down different parts of the body. Well, with rabies, it does something where it causes its host, whether it's an animal or a human, it causes them to develop hydrophobia, which is like water phobia. You become afraid of water and you do not want to be around it. Anyway, I want to check out this video. Let's look at this video. Ooh, hang on. Hold on. Man, look at me all discombobulated. Shoot. Like, are we gonna see some content or what? I gotta put my headphones on. I always like, I don't know what's up with that. I keep forgetting to do that. Have y'all heard that Tory Lanez? I guess that album has been out for like a year, but he's been putting out these videos lately. And I guess he made the videos before he got locked up. Y'all know about the whole Megan Thee Stallion thing and that whole case, right? Anyway, man, shoot. I don't know the details. I mean, besides what y'all know, everything that's out there on news articles and different social media platforms. Man, the guy's talented, but looks like he might be away for a while. Anyway, that's what I was singing. It was one of those songs from that album. It's like a 80s sounding album. Okay, I got the headphones on. Let's go ahead and check out this video. What's up with the music? That okay, I'm assuming this horse. It said it too, like at the beginning. It said a case of rabies and horse. That, did y'all hear that music? That is not rabies having music. Listen to the music. Can you hear it? That I don't know what rabies having music is. It seemed like it'd be more dramatic, but that little guitar, that's like I'm gonna go milk the cow on the farm music. That is not rabies having music. Oh, before I get deep into this, let's give a shout out to that YouTube channel that actually made this. Well, I'm not sure if they actually made it. I'm viewing it on their YouTube channel, Unschooling the Spits. So if you get a chance, subscribe to them. So this is a compilation video of different animals that have rabies. I wonder how it looks like that cat's like not far along into
this is a cat that was
into the disease.
Fairly nice, fairly normal a day ago.
Because he doesn't have like the foam coming out of his mouth.
Got the carrier?
Yup, something's up with him. Look at how he's walking. Let's speed this up a little bit. This video is kind of long. I don't want to take a whole lot of time. Oh shoot, check this out. Damn. That's a coyote. If I seen that on my porch, yeah, I would have to get rid of that. I cannot have something like that on my porch. And I hope y'all would do the same. I hope you would do the same, because there's some people out there who, it's almost like they don't have common sense. Hold on, let me stop this really quick. I'm assuming that you are a person with common sense. I don't know how many times I've seen clips or heard stories of people messing with wild animals, like they're like some kind of animal whisperer. Look, unless you're like hunting for food or something, don't mess with the animals. Especially if they look aggressive, like how this coyote looks. Don't mess with the animal. Don't go touching it. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to end up getting bit. You're going to end up like one of those people that are on those clips of people at like Yellowstone National Park getting hit by a bison, getting tossed like 10 feet in the air. You don't want to be one of those people. Really, like afterwards, like you're in the hospital bed, like I just don't know what happened. The animal, he bit me. The animal hit me with his big old tusks. Like there's a thing where you got like a domesticated animal, like a house cat or a dog. Those are not the same as like a wolf or like a big cat out there. Oh my gosh. People that mess with alligators. Anyway, I don't want to go off on that. We'll be talking about some of that stuff, but right now the focus is rabies. I just wanted to stop and say, please don't do that. If you see like a wild animal, just like, don't be so quick to like put your hand out and try to pet it. Look at the thing. Be aware that this might be something you want to stay away from, especially if it has rabies. If it bites you, even if a wild animal doesn't have like the foam and all those symptoms, the physical symptoms of a rabies carrier, go to the hospital, get a tetanus shot, or let them evaluate you. They're probably going to give you a shot, because you don't want to take that risk. Whenever humans are in contact with rabies, they need to get seen quickly. If you, hang on one sec. Excuse me. If you are in contact with or if you contract rabies and you do not get any help, the chances of you surviving are very slim. Very slim. There's only been one case that I know of, one lady who, she survived without getting quick medical attention. She had to eventually she had to go to the hospital, and the way that she survived was they actually put her in like a medically induced coma so her body could fight off the infection. That's serious stuff. You, me, there's no reason why we should be going through anything like that. I mean, if we can help it, just a little common sense. Anyway, I just wanted to take a break and say that. Let's get back to the video. Imagine waking up one morning and you see that on your porch. You just grab your coffee out the coffee pot. Look at that. That's a different animal. Hold on a second. Hang on. Is that a different? Yeah. See, this is a coyote. Look at that thing. That looks like something from like a horror movie. Look at that. And this is real life. That's why rabies fascinates me. I'm a human, so like the human experience fascinates me. Look at this. This is something that, in my view, when people talk about like zombies and stuff like that, dogs or animals that contract rabies, that's like the closest thing we have to an actual like depiction of rabies. I mean, maybe like people under drug use, heavy drug use, maybe. That could be a comparison too. This right here though, completely different. And also the aggression is like, it's increased when something gets rabies. But yeah, anyway, this is a different animal. This is a coyote. That next one is looks like a fox. Man, look at its teeth. Yeah, see, look at its coat. He's like on permanent yawn. Look at this. That looks like something you would see like on Resident Evil. Nope. Look at that. Nope. If it's between me or you, you are leaving, not me. That's just how it is, Mr. Fox. Man, he likes the way that door tastes, doesn't he? What was that? Who was the editor or the director that was like, let's go ahead and fade to black right here. Let's check this out. Look. Was that supposed to be dramatic or something? Let's check this out. I think I went back too far. Watch, look. Fade to black. Who was the editor's like, no, trust me. It's gonna look hot. We wanna impact the viewer. Let's go ahead and fade to black here. Looks like we got a little calf. He don't really look bad though. He ain't like acting weird. Oh yeah, look at his mouth. Look at the side of his mouth. Remember, I keep hitting this mic. See, it's like dripping from his mouth. So are they like studying this thing, or like why do they have it chained up? They need to get rid of that thing. That way it can't affect anybody. But they might be studying it to see like the effects of rabies. Unless they just weird and roping up animals and just like watching them. Oh, looks like, who's that? Dr. R.B. Kushwaha. I guess that's the person that made this. Do y'all see that? Dr. R.B. Kushwaha. I'm saying his name wrong. I know I am. Veterinarian surgeon. Well, that would make sense. That's why he made this content. He's a surgeon, a veterinarian surgeon.
देखो काफी अलर्ट है.
Dang, he's putting all his info out there. His email, his contact number. My bad. I'm not even paying attention to the animal anymore. I started looking at Dr. R.B. Kushwaha's stats. Oh yeah. Hang on one sec here. How many times am I gonna say hang on one sec? Maybe once or twice is cool an episode, but I need to be aware of that. I heard all of us have certain phrases and words that we use often. I'm trying to be aware of that. I wanted to say something about the salivation, the stuff like the foam. So after you get the rabies, you get water phobia, hydrophobia, same thing. And you do not want to be around water. So we have saliva in our mouth, and so do animals. When you have rabies, you don't want to swallow the water. You don't want to swallow your saliva. So you're rejecting it, and that's why it's coming out of your mouth. That's how crazy this disease is. And it's fascinating to me because it's real. It's not like a made up thing. I'm so into it. It's not something I was. Calm down, Art. Calm down. It's not something I'm obsessed with, but I'm definitely fascinated with. But yeah, that's why the saliva is coming out. Water phobia, hydrophobia. All right, let's move forward a little bit. Baby
have
cow.
a
Oh,
case
there's a
of
horse.
the rabies
Oh, that's a
in an
cow. That's
adult
not a horse.
cow. So this cow has presented at the clinic with the history of not taking feed and fodder and water from the last 2 to 3 days, and also has the
Damn,
altered
his mouth. He
behavior.
has a whole bunch of that foam.
So based on the history, we suspected rabies disease in this particular cow. So we examined the cow from the distance. So if you talk about the clinical signs, so definitely
Do y'all remember mad cow disease? Let me shut up. Let me shut up. I'm going to keep on rambling about different stuff. We're talking about rabies right now.
bellowing is the prominent sign in this cow. Yes, you could see here
Yeah, he looks
bellowing,
like he's not
and there's a foamy
happy.
salivation.
I wonder if he can even like think clearly like the
And
cow.
if you look at the tail region and anus region, so you could see here there's a ridging of the tail
Ugh.
and tenesmus.
Ugh, nah. That was nasty. That was nasty. That was gross. I'm not trying to look at cow butt. You're not trying to look at cow butt. Nobody's trying to look at cow butt. We don't need cow butt in our lives. Oh man, that was gross. That was gross. Um, that was nasty. Anyway, we got to look at the animals, the ones that had rabies. That was what we're talking about today. Just be aware. Just be aware of your surroundings. You see an animal foaming from the mouth or acting more aggressive than usual, just stay away from them. Just, or if you can't really take the risk of them being around, like say they're on your porch, call animal control or possibly take care of it yourself. I'm not gonna go beyond that as far as like the suggestions. And yeah, that's all I got today. Thank you for hanging with me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe button.